Anas, I remember Anas, the style of journalism, the practice of journalism, and the code of conduct idea in Central Ejumano. I say, Wabuso, and Opekwa Biso, Enyano. Although Pensam Junior was Kappa or Ghana ha, or number one, why you? Because expose no, and then you may be away. When yes, you come a BBC for you day, Ajinatum. See who watches the Watchman? So in the year 2018, here are Nas, I remember Nas, a file case in the United States of America. Now seeking say Iraqan or Agyapong a defamation. Boni friend a defamation of character. And I say, what gumeni mase? Medina hai, evans ano pay, imagine hanamede, elekem, and I made penny before you at to TV so. No ma kansama eni mu nyina fa ne ho se me defaming me guna ni mas me guna wo fi emra no se otimi de me court etwa me de broni friend damages ti me de mfonyi to so sisi a ne hwe. That was the year 2018. That is the story we will be post our posty. So that was 2018. Anas sues Ken Agyapong for defamation. Wants 25 million Ghana cedis. Sika no open no. 25 million Ghana cedis no. Odi ko sika dada my 250 billion. And na open. Every year Ken Agyapong say ogu no fi into court on fama no. So obi busa question say I am reading that Anas Aremeyaw says the reduction from 18 million Ghana cedis to $80 million to $500 is not an issue to him. Because the case he sent to the U.S. court was not about the money, but about justice, about justice. Obusa said, really? And that's most of the statement about. Also, on the case, not the court, no. And yes, can now open. Nemu no person justice yejuma. And Obusa said, the next can now open there, and then $25 million and now open. What they can home a day. No, this is the question. Obianti as a story. There's a statement from Tiger IPI, AD Trentry, or a fly on the social media, claiming say, "Ira Anas Aremeyaw say case no dear, US a buawi." Some of kaya, Ira Kenya Anas case, send me di kaka 2018, and a chance you, and over there 1 month ago, and a bar say US jury no. In jury no. So let me explain this for people to understand. America court system no and to say the enemy. Say assembly bar the juries no. There are people more court to and there are people be at the court to select them to share their opinion or thought of a case. Now omode assembly nyina akoma judge PM no. To say for classical example. T. Asem a higher court. Oh, the wasem aba. Oh, the wasem ba court no. Na court na free nipa be 10. A omunya lawyer for, omunya a judge for, omunim asem no match na yaji omu opinion, yaji omu adwenkyere. Enti sa omu adwenkyere no, omuji wi a no mo de sa adwenkyere na breme me judge no. Ti utieti omu die nyina wi a sa jury no case ni bi na ekoba say juries no etie Anas ni Iraken asem no ya award $18 million for Anas Aremeyaw Anas. And the man say odi nkunim se mo be kai be di atrentwe be yedede wo Ghana pa. Enti na ya obi busa mo ya mo ohwe no. Mo ya mo hwe na 2 TV na asem na ba and na 2 for mo nka obi asem ne ba no Iraken Japan say mo obi anka ho asem owone na media house. Those are mudi papachi na munya botre. Asamuba no biaba and Anas asamaba munkabi. Papa na frey. Through the general manager said we should keep quiet because case no ye we. Into bian kana non pado. Kawanutum media for Ken City na 2 Ash na Predu Oman FM obian kana nuntum. Warning by. Into tie na ya na oka say hey ena mujina ona moka ena monka asem na aba ne bi. Yentum American American kasasa wo. Enyanto bo asenya wa obedi kan aka no ena kyese we nyansani.
So when I went to sleep, my jewels were here. And when I woke up, gone. And now it's morning and I have no Nespresso coffee.
Unforgettable.
My jewels.
I must confiscate the evidence.
Don't forget to recycle.
Cut!
Nespresso. What else?
Hello, my name is Adam Ferrari, the Chief Executive Officer of Phoenix Energy. I look forward to you joining us at our next investor webinar, where you can drill deeper into our 9 to 13% annual interest rate bond offerings and see how our company has become an emerging leader in the oil and gas industry. In 2024, Phoenix Energy rose to become the 11th most prolific
media houses bi wa assemble mu dimirika no makoka no ma rasheti koko wi achi ne de ne kokot nti a mo support ye papa ken amunya botre na bi mo pre some of you mo rush no do asem ba ye ntobo ase papa nkasa frɛ say obi anka na ntuma na case ne wi ti obi anka so mamu mo ho wa o program bi aso yes asa Boy, and a munkabi, asem na fe na ho nsem ankasa ba, enu ti statement ekura ba, enu ti akwanzi akwanya ba. Say etimi kabi. A free $18 million in is here could do say. $18 million nan ka nyesi ka keto. $18 million e chichi kru. $18 million eye nyoma pi. But enwa the latest update just as far claiming na plaintiff ni claiming for to me the second statement the claims na anas a claiming because all cases is here there mo mami read it let me read it now go for hunu plaintiff no they not all before I mean kind this was Iranas or the court they not all till for his reward, for launching the force at the hard hominy attack on the plaintiff, the first defendant was awarded several lucrative government contracts by the MPP-led government of the Republic of Ghana, running into hundreds of millions of the United States. Wherefore, the plaintiff prays for relief as follows. 1A, an award of presumed damages in the amount of $5 million United States dollars. B, an award of special damages in the amount of $10 million United States dollars. C, an award of actual damages in amount of $5 million United States dollars. And D, an award of punitive damages in the amount of $10 million United States dollars. And E, an order restraining the first defendant from further making the utterances complained at the act, and ordering the second defendant to permanently delete all defamatory statements it has published about the plaintiff on the World Web. And F, and so any other relief as the court may deem fit, respectfully and humbly submitted. That was this day of April 11th, 2022. They're not announced everywhere, no. And he claims they're not all say a Europe can Agyapong be chairman. Tinanka okay kasi kani na buma. Eya twema ko be $30 million. They're not all no. Also ba ko no presumed damages and you $10 million. Court America court in Yamano. Second award was special damages and also was okay first presumably $5 million. Second one $10 million. Dukabuma $15 million. And another was up here was actual damages and no $5 million. And punitive damages and also not $10 million. Then you know ukabuma cumulatively $30 million United States dollars. And I now say quarter wa US no Iraq ken a good who finti kwa dunu bona on tuasa sikana emano. And when I say sika no nsem koko wie say ya award $18 million to Anas. And na me jury for no nsem on the buy, I don't know. There's a difference between the judge and the juries. They are not the same. I'm not a lawyer, but my kind kakra. And then we are privileged to say lawyer would do crab abidru ha. And the case, you know, ekoko wi echi no, $18 million, you know. Sisi ameno ekasai. The latest updates in say case, you know, you're reducing from $18 million ama $1 million. And $500,000. And $20,000. And $10,000. I could do $500. $500 they me two mutum come nya bio. And who say no akwa the video bi kura ba say obi tu esa sika no. What they call $500 million, $500 and almost 19,000. Anya sika bi no 20,000, no 200 million po. And that's the but let me read Tim Ken statement. Let me read the Tim Ken statement. Yeah, read Tim Ken statement that a free Tim Ken aba anopay na yanken kan enfa enhwe the issue at that form CCR. Now, this is Ken Ohene Agyapong, the campaign team statement omode aba with regards to asema yedi ho enkomo CCR aye Anas case no. Why na Sasha Craft ayase Prince Ajay Guy G, personal assistant to Honorable Ken Ohene Agyapong. The number you know, and also all media houses. That's the way a release a press statement. Abba, U.S. court slashes $18 million defamation award against Ken Agyapong to just $500. Like I didn't know deal. 18 million to 500. Kofi, Modi akwane upa. Very interesting. A U.S. federal court has delivered a significant legal victory for Honorable Ken Ohene Agyapong, reducing an earlier $18 million defamation award against him to a symbolic sum of $500. $80 million to $500. This outcome follows a successful motion for also the remitted to her, filed by Mr. Agyapong's legal team, which argued that the original jury award was grossly excessive and unsupported by the evidence presented at trial after carefully judicial review. The presiding judge agreed, describing the $18 million in damages as disproportionate and legally unsustainable. The court's decision to reduce the amount to a nominal $500 represents not only a resounding legal vindication, but also a reaffirmation of Mr. Agyapong's long-standing belief in justice, fairness, and the right to speak the truth to power. Honorable Ken Ohene Agyapong extends deep appreciation to all well-wishers and patriotic Ghanaians, both home and abroad, who stood by him with prayers, encouragement, and moral support throughout the legal process. He reaffirms his commitment to upholding the values of integrity, bold leadership, and dedication service to the Ghanaian people, vowing never to relent in his efforts to defend truth and accountability in public life. Signed, Prince Ajay Guy G. So that is the statement. This year, no, Asemno, the Akwakusi, no. Court, Kasiri Ken into $18 million. Emma Anas. That was from the jury's perspective. But today, I be and no. Ye hwan sika no so ye hwan omu hwan free $18 million omu man $1 million mpo $10,000 kwa wanya $5,000 wanya the sami dem fika yin bi wanya baby do $100 to $500 is that dollar na no na me hwe na 13 o say is that 12.92 nti ba me Mamenka calculate you. Erade. You as a bro for much more than. Na plane ticket cross we intimate trap. Coffee it more than. Was it is that all and pay 12.92 more until multiply by 500. 6,460. My goodness. 60 million. Oh, that's what they South Africa plane crimes no. Oh, there be. 80 million. The advance Zenka 12.92 and $80 million and get ready canas bina. 80 million. In Kakwarim Kwembedo. 80 million. I know the Nkobenya 232,560,000 Ghana cedis. The Nkobenya almost 232 billion. And also Anka Benz baby. Latest Benz baby. But you see, I went to 6,000 Ghana. Say you 10,000. That's a way could go back. Can NDC for share boy commit me at. Oh my goodness. Yeah, there you go. Alhamdulillah. Well, very interesting. Everybody about Kratem Muslim. Remember Sassam so. Remember Sassam so. Now, Sami Jemfibo Sumi Aketuya. Gold board, yeah, the man, and now tear. Now the political campaign,
What does the egg you eat every day have to do with your high blood sugar? Did you know that what's forming around your pancreas right now could be
just as fast as statement to Swanzana, paper review number. Paper review for neighbor. Employment statement are trendy air fly on social media. Ghana Gold Board no Bosumia Ketuya, it be much Samidian fee. And then says $1 not change, and then say, wait to me at Manabro. Sikano chain, Obinka say, we need Sikano. But the problem in the question is, or a public servant, or some or minor, a buying a manajuma, into Isika Obejamusa, one phones or Yesica. And what's the Sika go? Tell him, Mrs. that a party cried, so I'm going to now, or say a Sika, a Wufia, the maid, Aquacuia, but who they won't sem cosi. Ebershe, the Aquacusi, Tie. Statement a dear trendy. And pay a person utibini. Employment. Ghana Gold Board Limited. Employment agreement. Idia trendy pa. Idia trendy papa. Na mamen kai kakra. Evangelist the better swamaye. Or say the employment agreement is made this 5th day of April 2025 by and between Ghana Gold Board Limited, a company duly incorporated under the laws of the Republic of Ghana with its principal office at number 12 Gold Street, Airport Residential Area, Accra, Ghana, hereinafter referred to as the employer or company, in quote, into bracket, and Mr. Samuel Jemfi, Sami Jemfi, of house number 45, East Legon, Accra, Ghana, hereinafter referred to as the employee or CEO. Whereas the employer desires to employ the employee in the capacity of Chief Executive Officer, CEO, and the employee is willing to accept such employment under the terms and conditions set forth herein. Now, therefore, in consideration of the mutual covenants of agreements contained herein, the parties agrees as follows. 1. Appointments and term. The employer hereby appoints Mr. Samuel Jemfi, Sami Jemfi, as the Chief Executive Officer, CEO of Ghana Gold Board Limited, effective 5th April 2025. The term of this agreement shall be 4 years, unless earlier terminated in accordance with the provisions herein. 2. Remuneration and benefits. Yes, Sami Jemfi, the Brofo American say, Jumaya Dashan and Sano, a V9, 4 years, and a Odis Jumano. Na or a contradia and Tiasia Pama one a buying a money de Bresse on your Gold Board CEO. Now, on her say obey adwuma the house number the baby adwuma office na address and so aba sisi baby adru aketua ai oman Ghana gold board adwuma kuo no ne same jamfi ekoy eno ne fe no remuneration and benefit aketua tie basic salary. The CEO shall be paid a gross basic annual salary. Annual, just say annual ni afe lawyer. Every January kosi December, and every April kosi December. Sika de masami jenfi from April kosi December ni tie. Basic salary. The CEO shall be paid a gross basic annual salary of 1,500,000 Ghana cedis. There's a free April kosi December. What they call member call that member one better say 15 billion. I mean space. Or pem dunum. Me space no many me no tiasem. Basic salary. The CEO shall be paid a gross basic annual salary of 1,500,000 Ghana cedis, subject to an annual review and upward adjustment of 15%. Hey Jack, any teacher for more young I'm sorry to use that word. Unless for so be a juma from Afe, not Nisika Obeje. 15 billion. Billions are 15 no. And yet 15 million no. And yet 1,500 15 million sika just say no 1,500 count. Sika yede ma sami jamfi the whole from April to December. 1.5 million Ghana cedis. From April to December, sika kwa kuguna account no. O de kosi kadada no ma yemmer wan beti ase na eye opepepem dunum 15 billion. And so ti clothing allowance tadi obehye abo obehye na obeti makase ne socks enkura weto socks na adu ikra ntefre bi befa socks no enkura ne egu socks so ni shoe kra polish no asay clothing allowance 15% of annual basic salary payable once per annum by a year. Allowance tadi obehye nyina ye ne beto. Also real the politician now didn't to myself for mom honorable. Maybe you be that. Time so me kotuma ba me I know them. I'm on your phone. Mofa papers for them re. Umra. Se time so as a Ghanaian me kotuma ba me say ye mo be clothing allowance. O aka to say. Ufri krobo duma say mango edu enka sabe wo mango fuo be 10 acres and can say ujina hosan. Obi na 15 billion afe. Umra yanka wasem. I was say nipa koye politics na me nyebi. Omo mo person mo politicians omo ofia they know them. Ombe contest it. Me nye politician because Ghana obi opese onye sika bia no idea about politics mo. Maybe na wiye sika no so. Enti uye teacher ni a dwene the American no pay ho. Uye nurse ni a dwene the American no pay ho. Se obi be ye adwuma gold board no. Ye man sika o de betu to gold no. See you over here. Yes, ye to gold say no atro document no banyo na be ye administrative work there. Your secretary, your accountant, your you know. The boss you make to one. Mo enti uye Ghana ni a transnadwen. Ma me say shine your eyes. There be me kasa asem me say transnadwen. Se uye Ghana ni e bere so say to aba de ato aba. Eno de be ntu fo say omo mo so mo nto aba de memfo aso. Awo say to aba. Eno de me pe kokko to aba. Nemo and yinam ko nya wadwuma won ko di politician timfa ntoma nko say for momo. And you are wasting your time. When it's time for election, go and vote for the candidate that you want. shine your eye. 15 billion. You remember the condition of services. So now, but to what I want to say. Yatikroma Cocoa Board CEO will be not just 760 million Ghana cedis. Cocoa Board CEO. Now president pay 300 million. I no lawyer this some boy that she has more. And then no money Tracy can more one as a free government of Ghana or as now boss board a boss or be a boss. And so no so you bear 600 million. A BG 800 million. Come not put you more. Okay, where you're some of them in the condition of service. And then the matter is some open some matter. In the answer to my mama. And some of my minion and aquaba. Into security. Okoya sorry, you could be sorry for the security. You can security must say action. The security. Provision of 2 personal security officers. Or 6,000 Ghana cedis for each officer as a cash equivalent. Hey! Chairman, Abregu. Security, the man. Gardener. Provision of 1 gardener or 4,000 Ghana cedis as a cash equivalent. That's it. Opa. Ono gardener me flower me twitwa ma de so gardener no kwa me pɛ but ye di sika no be ma no enti obefa gardener dia gardener o wa katwa say on wani gardener nko an sika 40 million e yerade teacher for mo kodan nurse for kodan 40 million a month 4,000 cedis tie de to so medical care.
A good question is, how do I get started trading? A better question is, how do I profit today?
Oh, yeah, no, I find you ben to us. Is this a million fee? No, or no, dear, I say a man of proper medical care, full medical cover for the CEO, spas, and up to 5 children under 18 years or up to 22 years, if schooling or unemployed. Full medical care cover winner. Yen ye be home. Ya kana yere ne ba che say when you're 18 to 22 years up to 22 from 5 children. Ne ma enum ni na o man be home. Official vehicle. Tie provision of 2 company cars. Toyota Land Cruiser V8 2 and yes wonchi. Fuel ni na ne beto and to aso no. Fuel allocation. Yes, fuel allocation 1,500 liters. 1,500 liters of fuel monthly for each official vehicle. Hey, Justice, I'm even saying, how me collapse? I'm even saying, me come baby, me nisu baby me. Oh, the me me paper review no me nya da Agyapong because akwane package na no ordinary. Some media free package na no ordinary. Go board. Until we oti wo wo anopay board ejo and watoto ho. Oti ba bi didi obi atem. Besika obi eje. Oti wo ne amount 2,000 se ko didi penny for atem. WhatsApp platform was so MPP ni now didi penny for atem. Penny bi award bone bra. Na o kasa obra nipa no. Chema makanzi wa ojina wonim say ya. Senka chema je onim abetime didi na tem na ya mo chop WhatsApp platform so. Ya mo obi full allowance nkwa no. Na odi nko for atem. Na obedi obewe board do. Ho na bo say yes. Enjua nyansa sebi. Na yema of 500 Ghana na didi penny for atem. Na ho na bo say yes. Amanyofo ni frili. Uwia wawu okura mpo no wadaka no kura no. Yemfa painting pa ho. Ho na bo say yes hye. Sabata, I want to say.
Nyame adom me ho ya.
I don't know see.
And some now can.
I know you. I know she. I am a team me pa bi hu am entiase. O a young guy, o social media. Now the dim benefit.
Enti entrance so no more no.
Man, all in the name of politics so. Aw he nipa no bra wabɔ. Ni nipa na hu ni macro, obi wa hu ni ma. O fere ni mampo.
Sa.
Politics enti.
No. Obi papa.
Sami dem fi na he. Sika wo beji